Hi Susan, I have just read very carefully your question for the assessment task 1B. I'm sorry, maybe at the beginning when I read the first time, I may got it wrong. So and then the second time when I read it, the second thing which you have written, I do understand very carefully what you're trying to say. Okay, the thing here is if you look into the first week reading, I do understand there's a large number of readings, especially jobs readings and a couple of other online resources available to read. And then the thing here is when you start to write your week 2, 3, 4, or 5 blog entries, of course, there are suggested readings there for each week blogs. And for example, if you look at week 2, we do have a large number of readings. But however, if you want to use readings from week 1, or if you want to bring in any other reading from outside, you can do it. Feel free to do it. And the thing here is, for example, um, some of the readings, for example, let's say if you take the jobs reading from week 1, you want to use that in week 3 or week 4 or week 5 blog entry, doesn't matter. You can use it anywhere as long as it is aligned with your argument. If you believe that this particular reading is can fit with what I try to say, let's say in week 2 or week 3 or week 4, you can do it. So you can use it. All right, maybe I got it wrong in the first time, I'm sorry for that, but what I would like to say here is you can use it. And if you look at the example which I've attached, for example, in the week 2 blog entry, the student have bring in readings from outside of the unit, for example, a newspaper article or YouTube video, so you feel free to do it. So what I will say is for the first week readings, you can use anywhere in the blog entry. It can be in week 2, 3, 4, or 5, as long as it's aligned with your argument. For example, the jobs reading, if you want to make a comparison between that with any one of the readings in week 4, you can do that. Or for example, if you want to use any one of the online suggested resources, for example, the Multicultural Advisory Council report to week 2 or week 3, you can do it. So of course, I do understand the first week reading is a bit heavy. It goes to and set the scene, but you can use it. All right. First, when I read, I was thinking that you are asking me, should I write a blog entry for week 1? It's not like that. So you can use it anywhere you want. If you have any further question, please feel free to ask me. Thanks.